I don't know why you clicked on this video, but right now I'm going to tell you about the 8 most popular genres in hentai and everything connected with them. And the king and leader of the industry is vanilla. This is the classic and most massive genre of hentai. Here the emphasis is on romance, mutual passion, tenderness, and emotional connection. Essentially, this is something that many people could experience in real life. Regular sex, kisses, caresses, without hard fetishes, and violence. The characters are most often classmates, students, childhood friends, neighbors, or colleagues. People who have known each other for a long time. The classic plot when simple sympathy or friendship gradually turns into something much more passionate. This genre is made for a wide audience, especially for beginners in hentai and those who love romantic anime. By the way, even I once fell into the trap. I opened what seemed like a regular romantic anime, and already halfway through the episode, I realized that this is hentai, and honestly, I wasn't disappointed. As an example, the title Izuka Senpai X-Blazer. This is a story about a guy and a girl from high school who are madly in love with each other. The girl comes to his house in a new school uniform to show it off, and everything quickly turns into a hot scene. Second place is taken by a rather controversial genre, netarare. The word netarare itself comes from Japanese. Nate means to steal, and rare is the passive form, meaning to be stolen. In hentai, this is usually a story where the main hero's girl is taken away, or vice versa, and he is forced to watch it, feeling jealousy and helplessness. Features of the genre: strong emphasis on psychology, betrayal, the feeling of loss. Many people call netarare an emotionally heavy genre because it plays on the strongest negative emotion. The characters are usually a couple, a guy and a girl, who were in a relationship, and a third person, the thief, most often a more dominant, confident, or higher status character. This genre is made primarily for those who love strong emotions, jealousy, hidden passion. The netarare audience is very dedicated. For many, this is one of their favorite fetishes, although there are also those who strongly hate it. As an example, classic works like the series Netarare Wife, stories where the main hero's young wife or girlfriend gradually falls under the influence of another man. Third place, futanari, or simply futa. This genre is hard to confuse with anything else, because only here a girl has both female and male sexual organs, usually a big banana and female cherries. From the features of the genre, the scenes are often very intense, with an emphasis on size and double pleasure. Many people consider this genre a fantasy about an ideal body that can do everything. This genre is made mainly for the audience that loves big forms, domination, and fantastic elements. It has a very strong fan base, especially among those who are looking for something different and more explicit than regular hentai. As an example, very popular titles like Futanari no Elf, or series about a school futa senpai, where the main heroine, with a huge surprise, seduces her classmates or teachers. Fourth place, tentacles. This is a very old and recognizable genre of hentai. Here the main role is played by tentacles, from monsters, plants, aliens, or magical creatures. The scenes are usually focused on complete entanglement, penetration into all holes at once, control and the helplessness of the victim, often combined with elements of fantasy and horror. The characters are almost always girls, from regular students to fantasy mages and princesses. The victim usually falls into a trap or consciously summons something that then gets out of control. This genre is made for the audience that loves fantastic alien and quite extreme fetishes. Many people watch tentacles specifically for the feeling of complete submission and visual excess. As an example, legendary titles like Tentacle and Witches, where a sorceress girl falls into the trap of an ancient tentacle god. Fifth place, BDSM. Here, the main emphasis is on power, control, submission, and pleasure. The genre includes bondage, use of toys, spanking, domination, a clear division of roles into dominant, the one who controls, and submissive, the one who obeys. A lot of attention is paid to emotions, trust, aftercare, care after the scene, and aesthetics of ropes. The characters are usually ordinary people who look normal in everyday life, but in close scenes, they completely surrender to their roles. Often this is a boss and a subordinate, or just a couple that is experimenting. This genre is oriented towards the audience that loves the theme of power, control, and strong sensations. Both men and women watch it. Many are looking for fantasies of complete submission or absolute power here. As an example, popular titles like Shibari, Sadistic Beauty, where the main heroine voluntarily becomes a toy for an experienced dominant. Sixth place, incest. This is one of the most taboo, but at the same time one of the most popular genres in hentai. Features of the genre: stories about close relations between members of the same family, but often not blood relatives. The main focus is on breaking the taboo, forbidden passion, feelings of guilt, and at the same time, a strong attraction. Many stories start with accidental situations and gradually turn into constant relationships. The characters are usually close relatives who live together. The classic plot is a brother and sister who are left home alone. The audience is very large, especially among those who are looking for emotionally charged and impossible stories. There are numerous works about a brother and sister who accidentally start being together. Seventh place, mind control and hypnosis. This is a genre where the main emphasis is on complete control over the consciousness and will of the character. This includes hypnosis. dangerous. Magical spells, special devices, aphrodisiacs, or viruses that force a person to fulfill any desires of the main hero. The victim often retains consciousness, but cannot resist. Many stories show how a strong and independent girl gradually turns into an obedient toy. The characters are most often confident girls, teachers, bosses, that is, those who dominate in ordinary life. The main hero usually uses control to flip the situation. This genre is made for the audience that loves the theme of absolute power, domination, and loss of control. It is very popular among those who fantasize about an easy way to get what they want. As an example, Hypno App, where the main hero finds an ancient artifact/app that allows him to control anyone. 8th place, yaoi. This is a genre dedicated to romance and relationships between men. Unlike regular gay content, yaoi often has a strong emphasis on emotions, romance, drama, and beautiful relationships. Here, there is a clear division of roles. Seem, the more dominant, active character, and Yu, the softer, more emotional, often beautiful guy. Stories can be both tender and romantic, as well as quite explicit. The characters are usually beautiful guys, students, office workers, idols, demons, vampires, practically anyone. The classic plot is from hostility or indifference to strong attraction and relationships. This genre is made primarily for a female audience. Many girls and women adore yaoi precisely for the romance, emotional depth, and beautiful guys. There's also a male audience, but it is much smaller. As an example, popular titles like Junju Romantica and numerous university stories about two guys.